Who you think the murderer is. We will collect all those at the end of the show, and meanwhile we'll turn it over to the second half with the Saragossa.
He's waiting.
Shakespeare's plays.
Right! Macbeth! That is so weird.
Macbeth? What's the deal with Macbeth?
It's one of the few that Christopher Marlowe didn't originally write.
There's supposed to be this curse. If anyone says that you go through this whole ritual.
A ritual? That involves funny little dancing, spinning around?
Oh yeah, you have to do that whole deal outside, and then knock on the door to be let back in. It's a major hassle, totally not worth the effort.
So Troy was in the process of this ritual.
That's correct.
When someone said Macbeth, one of the other actors?
Actually, it was his third time out.
Third time! So the other actors knew about this superstition and facilitated the hat trick, as it were.
Yeah, well, I mean, Troy wasn't the most pleasant person to be around.
I say not. And which of the actors knew about this superstition and proceeded to take advantage of it?
That would be Chad.
Chad.
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
I understand that you let a name of a certain play slip a few times.
Well,
You must understand that Gregory brought a great deal of joy when he left the room.
I understand that he was very popular amongst a lot of you.
It was depriving ability somewhere of idiots.
Please, Mia, not everyone felt that way, and you know it. Stop being spiteful. And you are Heather Everfrost. Are you sure? Yes. And I'm also sure that what's her name over here doesn't appreciate her saying such nasty things about her boyfriend who's lying dead out there.
Boyfriend? Ha! That's rich.
What, Miss Smartmouth?
I'm sure Tanya would admit to you herself that her relationship more resembled a fascist dictator and indentured service than a proverbial boyfriend-girlfriend.
I do feel bad that this has happened, but honestly, we weren't what I would call dating.
That's right.
At least not with him.
That's right. We were just driving up to the Piggly Wiggly.
And your name is Mia. Is that correct?
Yes, Mia. Mia Koopa.
Funny.
Can I ask a question? Are we being accused or something?
No one is being accused of anything.
I stand corrected. After all, this is, someone just died, a questionable death. There was apparent animosity towards this person. You seem to be narrowing down on it. Forgive me. I digress. After all, I should have realized that this was so standard operating procedures for an allergy-related fatality.
Yes, Miss Culpa. This is standard operating procedure. But I am just trying to get all the facts, and I can only do that by considering everything and everyone.
And you're very considerate.
So you're considering it somebody slipped in my shellfish or something?
No, people, I am not considering that. Look, I am just trying to get all of the facts here. Yes, so why don't all you children behave yourself and not give the nice lady any more back talk?
This is the kind of genuine material that plays. These questions she's asking, bringing out exposition as well as raw tension. This is just what I needed.
What I need to know is, Chad, you said Macbeth causing Troy to leave the room?
That's right.
And, you knew about his superstition?
Well, I didn't know about it until they told me about it.
Until who told you about it?
Alan, he told me all about it.
Alan? I understand that you informed everybody of this Macbeth phenomenon.
Only after Troy mentioned he had an audition for what he termed the Scottish play. Some actors are familiar with the legend surrounding it, and some are not. I merely explained it.
And how did you know about it?
I was a theater major in college.
That explains the pizza before.
So, prior to Alan informing everybody, nobody actually knew? I did.
Buddy, I did know about it.
But you weren't here, Jim.
Right. Well, I did know about it.
Right. So, did anybody actually know Troy before today? We were in a show together. Ah, and when was this? Last summer. I think you remembered me. I was in the chorus. It was Kismet. So you thought it was fake? I'm sorry?
Inspector, Kismet is the name of the show where she first met Troy.
I see. Anyone else?
I seen him on auditions. Pretty much all the auditions, but I didn't know him. I mean, I knew him from seeing him at auditions, but I didn't know him.
Everybody in theater around here pretty much knows Troy. But Troy doesn't exactly know what we are feeling.
I see.
It's his ability. Reputation is confusing.
Anyone